Hello. Uh, are you ready for an unsettling introduction? Enough! So, we're in a day and age where it's easy to start coddling people, and kids have lost, not all kids, but kids have lost respect and reverence for authority. And it's up to us, primarily as men. I don't care about gender differences and stuff like that in this video. Um, Kids need to know what discipline is. They need a little bit of fear and redirection. A good shepherd uses the rod of discipline and correction and direction. And the sheep are almost comforted by that, because with that, they know that they have someone who is competent, who also can be a threat, but is willing to show mercy and direction for the well-being of the sheep. Now, if a man, especially a man in authority, doesn't show that, and he has other people working under him, and below that there are kids who need to be taught and they need order and structure. If the man isn't willing enough to say, enough, grow up, learn how to respect people, I'm not changing your diapers, it's time for you to take some responsibility and be accountable for how you act and what you do, then those kids or sheep will start mistreating those who are under your authority, because there's no accountability system. So they're like, well, the authority figure is just going to change my diaper and give me candy or whatever it is, and I'm going to be able to manipulate and use this guy who I don't actually respect, but I like because I can use them. Then everyone learns how to walk on people. The women in your life who are under your authority have mainly a nurturing aspect to their nature, just from motherhood and being wired different, because there are differences. And they shouldn't have to play the role of disciplinarian and be walked on, because the kids are used to playing mom to get what they want. When they need food, they get it. When they need this, they get it. When they need that, they get it. No matter how they act, because mom's not going to let them go without. As an authority figure, you're not equal to, but you're a shadow of the Most High. And the Most High shows us mercy, forgiveness, and things like that. But he also is respected and will show discipline within the realm of his mercy. And through that discipline, the sheep learn to respect and have a reverence for the mercy and to appreciate it when they receive it, because they don't need to receive it. They could be punished, and they could be punished severely, and they could have consequences, but because of his mercy, they are safe. Well, they're at least secure in his promise for their well-being. I would say it's time for dads to show up and grow up. And it's time that we keep order. I'm not a dad personally, but for the authorities and the ones who are physically dominant. They may be taller, they're bigger. There's a psychological like reverence for, oh, they're bigger than me, they could eat me. You know, it's time for us to show that discipline so that moms and teachers and stuff like that don't have to try to play disciplinarian to get disrespected, and then it creates this cycle where they just get trampled on all the time. If we stand up, then they can show the mercy, they can show the nurturing, and it can be well respected within good boundaries. And they can have the full spectrum of discipline, growth, maturity, direction, and nurturing, security, and a trust. Be trustworthy, show discipline, and set things in order before it gets way too out of control and something comes down the line that really blows someone over. Because this little bit of trauma will inoculate those kids to future things that are going to come through and blow them the hell over, and they're not going to be able to recover. You need to bring some trauma, some fear, and some reverence in an appropriate amount so that they can grow up, mature, and handle traumas as they come along. Or else we're going to create babies who need someone to come and coddle them, and they're going to be ungrateful and undisciplined in what they do. Help this society to grow up. It's going to take time. When they're first scared, they may know how to manipulate the coddling out of you so that you're like, no, I didn't mean. But you have to stand firm, because that once they see you're wavering and unsteady, the respect is going to be lost, and the forward progression is going to be dampened. So step up, use discipline properly, and play your role in making this nation better, these people, individual lives better, to show men how to respect women, and to show women how to have a reverence for men, but also that mistreating and bad behavior is going to lead to consequences that we don't want, and we're cutting out, because that's enough. It's enough. Let's all grow up.